host of KenWorthTV, worthy fam in the building, the worthiest TV show on YouTube. Angel said, I remember when you didn't want to switch from YouTube to Twitch. No, facts. I remember that. Damn, I remember that, bro. I was so against that shit, bro. I'm like, I do not want to do it. But then they cooked my YouTube. Then they cooked the YouTube channel. So then we low-key had to, that shit low-key taught me I had to branch out. You know what I mean? I couldn't be limited to one thing, because what if I lose YouTube? Or what if I lose Twitch? Or what if I lose that? It's like I had to be able to branch out. That definitely taught me a lot, for sure. Angel said YouTube chat was lit, though. YouTube chat was lit. YouTube was lit, bro. It's even now it's changed, I feel like. YouTube back then, like, bro, what was that, like last year, 2 years ago? Like, even it was just a different platform. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't like that no more. Good times. Good times, good times. Angel, how are you doing tonight? Sorry it's such a late stream. For anybody that's going to watch this back, I know I went pretty late. I know I went live pretty late tonight. I do apologize for that. I got off work and then, bro, I had to make the PowerPoint. But tonight we did someone who, honestly, I had to take the time to make this PowerPoint. This wasn't somebody I was able to just rush through. You know what I'm saying? Only because, like, I knew bro did a lot. I didn't know he did this much. I'm not gonna lie to you. As you guys know, or if you did watch the stream, yesterday we had my boy Deshaun Booker pull up. Shout out to my boy Dede again. Fire guest. Actually, he was the first guest of 2026. Facts, first guest of the year. So I'm very honored to have him. You know what I'm saying? Very appreciate you, my boy Dede, for pulling back up. After the stream, bro, me and him, we chopped it up for like 2-3 hours, bro. Nah, maybe it was like 2 hours. We chopped it up though, but we had a good conversation. We talked about a whole bunch of different stuff, you know what I'm saying, off camera. And I know, Angel, I know. I remember once he left and I seen it, I was like, damn, he didn't sign it. But it's cool. We'll give him to sign it again. We'll probably get him to pull up during the 24-hour if he's still out here. But bro, so many gems was dropped in the conversations we had. In the conversation that we had, trying to pick one from that was kind of tough. Excuse me. I wanted to just choose one though to bring onto stream and kind of share with you guys on, you know, just the conversation that we were having. One thing that that kind of stuck out to me, that he said to me that when we were talking, was just this idea of like really understanding my value, right? And really understanding my value in terms of like, bro, understanding what I got going on with this whole KenWorthTV thing, with this whole Worthy Fam business. It's just he was just telling me like, bro, you really got something going on, bro, like good, that, you know, you could really turn it into something bigger than what you believe or that you can even imagine, right? And another thing that really stuck to me was him saying like, having someone that believes in you. Having someone that believes in you definitely makes the journey easier. And out loud too. Someone that believes in you out loud. Right? You don't have to question if this person believes in you. Having that person that believes in you makes the journey easier. Finding someone who believes in you whether you're actively finding that person or they find you themselves, I think having that person that believes in you, an angel, a Beano, right? Or someone for like that, it was Jerry, Coach Diggs, having that person that believes in you, everything that you do in every step of the way, it definitely makes the journey easier, right? So when you have people like that come across your life, don't take them for granted. You know what I mean? Always appreciate them, because one thing that I feel like is lacking in society today is genuosity. Finding people who are truly genuine in their intentions and having no true motives behind it and just wanting the best for you and themselves and everything around them. So I'll probably be my spiel for today. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. A lot of yapping, but it's cool. Very needed conversation yesterday. I know some people out there that probably needed that shit, bro. And they didn't even know they needed it. You feel me? That'd be the cold part. I think that's the cold part about it, bro. Having conversations like that with someone and people just really out there listening and you not knowing who needed to hear that message that day, that time, who was going through tough times, and all they needed to hear was something positive. That's tough. That's tough. Alright, let's get to the presentation. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I still have to go to the gym after this. I'm tired. Okay, Mr. Muhammad Ali, the greatness beyond the ring. Mr. Muhammad Ali, the greatness beyond the ring. I just want to appreciate everybody that's been tuning into the streams, tuning into the chat, watching the lives, showing love. Everybody on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, bro. If you've been watching on any platform or all platforms, hell, sometimes you switch. Sometimes you watch it on YouTube one night. Sometimes you watch it on Twitch. Sometimes you might catch it on Facebook. You know what I mean? So all support for me is real support and is real love, and I definitely appreciate that, man. Give yourself a round of applause. Okay, Mr. Muhammad Ali, the greatest beyond the ring. Let's get to it. Angel with them dubs. I love you, Mahdi. 28 Days of Black Impact. This series highlights the influence of African American figures, showcasing their contributions and significance in shaping culture and history. For the past 26 days, we have been covering a different individual, revealing their stories and impact they had on their society, and not only their society, but black society, and black culture, and the black community, and the black history. So, Muhammad Ali. Mr. Muhammad Ali was an African-American professional boxer and activist. He is often regarded as the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time, a global cultural icon, widely known by the nickname The Greatest. So, who was Mr. Muhammad Ali? Originally, he was born Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr., and he was born on January 17th, 1942 in Louisville, Kentucky. His parents were Odessa Grady Clay and Cassius Marcellus Clay Sr. Cassius attended Central High School in Louisville, and he was dyslexic. He grew up during the peak racial segregation era and was strongly affected by the 1955 offing of Emmett Till. He said, Emmett Till, Will, I get the till, Will, and let it spill. Spill, Will, like Emmett Till. Nah. So, running start. Ali was first directed towards boxing by Louisville police officer and boxing coach Joe E. Martin. Little backstory behind that. They say Muhammad Ali got his bike stolen, told the police officer, and the police officer told Ali that he had better learn how to box before he said he wanted to beat up anyone for stealing their bike. Because Muhammad Ali was very furious about getting his bike stolen. And he told the police officer, I want to beat him up when I find him. And he said, hold on now, young fella. Gotta know how to use them things. If you try to abuse them things. You know what I'm saying? So, Ali made his amateur boxing debut in 1954. And he won that debut by split decision. He went on to win 6 Kentucky Golden Gloves titles, 2 Chicago Golden Gloves, 2 National Golden Glove titles, 2 Amateur Athletic Union national titles, and the U.S. Olympic trials, and the light heavyweight gold medal in the 1960 Summer Olympics in Rome. His amateur record was 108. Bro, when I tell you he was him before he knew he was him, that's tough. Bro, 108, bro. You beat up 100 other little kids and only 8 beat you up. That's crazy. So, David versus Goliath. Muhammad Ali made his professional debut on October 29th, 1960, winning a 6-round decision over Tony Hunsaker. And until the end of 1963, Ali would amass a record of 19-0 with 15 wins by knockout. And by the year 1963, Cassius had became the top contender for the one and only Sonny Liston's title. And the fight was set for February 25th, 1964. Cassius would go on to win the fight in the 7th round. And at the young, tender age of 22, Muhammad Ali would become the youngest boxer to take the title from a reigning heavyweight champion. Not the youngest to become the heavyweight, but to take that. Nigga, I took that shit. Give me that shit. I stole that shit. Stole that shit. Give me that shit. Impossible is not a fact. It's an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration. It's a dare. Impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing. Muhammad Ali. There is no impossible. It can be done. Anything can be done. There is nothing in this world that you cannot do if you don't truly, and hear me when I say this, truly put your mind to it. There is nothing that you cannot do in this world if you don't truly put your mind to it. People like Muhammad Ali, W.E.B. Du Bois, George Washington Carver, Malcolm X, Jesse Owens, people like this strived and became the best. Bessie Owens, Macy Jameson. They believed that impossible is not a fact. It's only an opinion because they were a black person. They believed impossible is not a declaration. The impossible does not define them because they told them being a black person, you accomplishing that is impossible. It did not define who they were. And that was in 1867, 1924, 1954. We are in 2026. Anything you want to do, especially as a black person now in society, you can achieve. And anything you want to do as a person in general, you can achieve if you truly put your mind to it. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing. the late, the great Muhammad Ali. Angel said in some of the hardest times of black history, they achieved the quote-unquote impossible. So, Angel said this was so smart in the hardest times out here for us. They were so smart in the hardest times out here for us. Facts. PhDs, doctorates, graduating, college, high school, inventors, innovators, philosophers, humanitarians, activists, doing things when they weren't supposed to. That's why you can be so comfortable in 2026 as a black person. Because he who came before you, call me Muhammad Ali. After his fight with Sonny Liston, Clay changed his name to Cassius X and then later to Muhammad Ali upon converting to the Nation of Islam. And in 1962, Ali registered for the U.S. military draft on his 18th birthday. And a few years later, in 1966, the Army lowered its standards and Ali was classified as 1A because of issues to read and write. 1A was a certain classification of how were you going to get drafted and what pool were you put in for the draft. This classification meant he was eligible for the draft and induction into the U.S. Army. Ali declared and stated that he would refuse to serve in the Army, saying that standing up for something, stand up for something. Ali would say, war is against the teachings of the Quran. And he would also state that, why should they ask me to put on a uniform and go 10,000 miles from home and drop bombs and bullets on brown people in Vietnam, while so-called Negro people in Louisville are treated like dogs and denied simple human rights. Stood up for the belief that the fight is not with the other people. The fight is not with the Viet Congs. The fight is not with the Japanese. The fight is not with the Spanish. But the fight is here in America. The fight is here with our own people first. A civil war, as you would call it. On April 28, 1967, he refused to step forward when his name was called to be selected for the draft. And result of this, he was arrested, and that same day his boxing license was suspended, and the World Boxing Association, better known as the WBA, stripped him of his title. Muhammad Ali Summit on June. I just want y'all to know, this picture is tough as. Bro, you got Muhammad Ali, Kareem, Jim Brown, or I think this is Jim Brown. No, this is Bill Russell and this is Jim Brown. Bro, this picture is tough. I might need this hung up in a frame somewhere. Christian, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat, my Hi, Christian, how are you doing tonight? So, on June 4th, 1967, in the first ever for sports professionals, a group of high professional African American athletes, including Jim Brown, Bill Russell, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, assembled with Muhammad Ali in Cleveland for what was better known and became known as the Cleveland Summit, or the Muhammad Ali Summit. The meeting was organized by Brown for his peers to question Ali about the seriousness of his convictions. And there they would decide whether to support him or not on his belief to not enter the draft. And nonetheless, they supported him. Christian said, I'm good. Just popped in real quick. I appreciate that, Mahadi. I definitely appreciate that. Hope you have a good rest of your day, your rest of your night. It said, guilty until innocent. On June 20th, 1967, the jury found Ali guilty of the criminal offense of violating the Selective Service laws by refusing to be drafted. And in 1971, the case was reviewed by the U.S. Supreme Court. Angel said it's a movie about this. Yeah, it's called Ali. Facts. It's called Ali. If I'm not mistaken, who played Ali in that movie? Was it Jamie Foxx? Who played Ali in Ali? But I know that's what the movie's called. So, Ali remained free while waiting for court decisions and a Supreme Court ruling. During this time of wait, he became a popular speaker at colleges and universities across the country. On June 28, 1971, the Supreme Court of the United States in Clay versus the U.S. overturned Ali's conviction by unanimous 8-0 decision, which is tough. Angel said, no, it's another one about this exact moment. Damn, for real, what's that? Oh, that might be newer. I think I know what you're talking about. I don't think I've seen that one. So, back to boxing. On August 11th, 1970, Ali was granted a license to box again. And on March 8th, 1971, he would go on to fight Joe Frazier. That would be the spark of their many iconic fights. And in the same year, 1971, NBA player Wilt Chamberlain challenged Ali to a fight, and the bout was scheduled for July 26th that summer. But it never happened. So here's a video of them basically...
At 6'3½", Muhammad Ali, the heavyweight champion of the world. At 7 feet 1 inch, Wilt the still Chamberlain. And what you have just seen was the decisive edge and reach that Wilt would have if these two men do in reality fight.
And you see Ali do nothing but talk shit, bro.
I'd like to bring your
Ali got a mouth on him.
In here with your handler, Drew Bodini. Fellas, would you come on in? I'd like you.
The reach don't mean nothing if you can't find nothing.
I should like Angie to measure it.
It don't mean nothing if you
But
can't.
let the viewers see for themselves what
You
the
can't
reach
hurt
is.
what you take.
Back to back, gentlemen.
Just get the pen.
Or you want to measure Wilt first? All right, go ahead.
Sign the contract. Just get the contract. All of this talking
He got the pen out.
football boxers, I'll whoop basketball players,
Got the pen.
football players, and Coach Saban.
Right.
What is the reach, Angie?
If he wants to agitate you into a fight, I'll get you.
7 feet.
That's right, 91, 92 inches.
All right, now measure the champ, will you?
And then measure you.
Would you just back off and let them come into
You're the
camera?
one getting this man in trouble.
May we have
He
your
talking about that
reach?
measure? Nah.
It don't mean nothing, correct?
Nah, he talking about that measure you next. Because you're the reason this man finna get in trouble. Hey.
Terrell had a bad jab when the fight started. You couldn't find it.
Wait a
Hurry.
minute, Angie.
This has been little to me, a world champion and a basketball player.
He's 78,
Where,
79.
And so the edge.
like, where do you think one's this much confidence comes from, bro? Like, Muhammad Ali had bro, I don't even know how much confidence you could compare it to. But the man had as much confidence as confidence can give. Man,
It's about a foot.
Reach don't mean
About a
nothing.
foot. Gentlemen, thank you very much.
If
Gentlemen,
Ali
would you
was
join
in
me
2026,
here?
he'll be
Right
viral.
in
Facts.
Mid-camera
He'll be a
position, if you
viral
will.
sensation.
Well, let me have your right hand.
All right hand.
Your right hand. Let's hold it up to this camera. Now, your right hand.
Man, this don't mean nothing. David slew Goliath.
Why'd you throw your slingshot away?
Slingshot, yeah, slingshot. Right.
David
Sure.
I have something unseen power that'll whip you.
You will admit that his
Oh,
hands
see.
are bigger even than Sonny Liston's were.
That don't mean nothing. This man don't have a chance against me.
Go ahead.
Say it again. Say it again.
Man, you know it better not do.
One more time.
Well, I tell you what. People are writing me mail from all over the country and the world. They believe you can
But I
win.
want you to do some writing.
And
though. I
Bill
want you to
Russell
do some writing.
promises, Bill Russell and a few more players are going to be my sparring partners to get rid of you. And they all...
I'll give you a couple of my own. I got a few of my own I'll give you.
Put your reach out. Let me see what you got in there.
I got to see
Show
it.
them what you
Go
got.
reach there. It's
He
right
told me,
there.
let me see what you got anyway.
Very easy. Until you get that pen, though. See,
Seriously.
that pen.
Well, this match may very well come to pass. This is not
hope
real.
so.
In the
I'm
last
serious.
analysis,
He said, "Let me see what
it's
you
nice
got
to kid
anyway."
about it, but it's no laughing matter. Now, how could you match his foot speed?
His foot speed.
Well, that's easy.
I don't know.
Just take 2 steps and he'll
Did
be
he ever
across the
knock
ring.
anyone out with his feet?
2 steps and he'll be
Huh?
across the ring.
Did he ever knock anyone out with his feet? No? Did you see him knock one out with his feet?
No.
Kangaroos use their
No,
feet.
but
Right,
that
yeah.
Ali shuffle. That
Huh?
Ali shuffle will make you
Show me
That's
Ali
good.
Shuffle right now.
That's good for a shoe shine.
I put
That's
that Ali
good for a
shuffle
shoe
on.
shine. That's nice if that's what you're watching. That's nice if that's what you're watching.
That Ali Shuffle, boy.
Shoes
I
myself.
tell you what, let's quit all the talking. I have a place. I have somewhere to go, Howard. And let's get the contract signed. As soon as I take care of
You
some
hear him now. He
phone-
said get the contract signed.
We'll get the
Now
contract
he's
signed.
talking.
We're
All
gonna
right.
work on it. My manager, Herbert Muhammad, has, I think he
Please
will okay
talk
this
to him.
fight. I
Please
think he will
talk to
okay
him.
this
I want
fight.
you to talk to him.
And after you, I want all the basketball players out there, football players, they want me beat so bad, they want to get everybody. I'll go to Mars. I don't care. I don't care if you're
Go to Mars?
tall. I whip you.
You're right. I think Hoover said, a boy named Tom Hoover said you might be going to Mars sooner than you think.
You, Tom Hoover, all of you. Me and Bill Russell getting ready for you.
Gentlemen, I must
And
break
cut
it.
that beard off because I'm not fighting Billy Goats.
I want to give you a target. I want to give you a target. I want to definitely give you a target.
I don't want no cushioning.
I don't want you
Well,
to miss. I don't want you to miss.
Well, thank you for coming.
He not fighting
If you
no
do
Billy
fight him,
Goats.
And I have
good
one
luck.
thing to say,
In the
Howard.
meantime, good luck for the
I have
title.
one
Thank
thing to
you.
say here on TV. I want the doctors to check you. I don't want your age checked. I want your stomach checked. I want your arm checked. I don't want no back trouble or no eye trouble.
Who's going to check you, though? I want to know.
I don't need checking.
You don't need checking.
You just be ready.
Oh, you need to check.
I
Thank
see.
you very much.
Let me go. You just get ready.
And so the scene is the heavyweight champion of the world leaves the stage. Is set. Get him ready, he says.
Just get him
And
ready.
the fight may come to pass,
Yeah.
so it
He
will be
walking out the
extraordinary,
building
I'm
yelling.
Sure.
He walking out the building screaming his OD, bro. That's actually funny as hell. Continuing greatness. Muhammad Ali was married 4 times and had 7 daughters and 2 sons. Ali was known for being a humanitarian and philanthropist. By the end of his boxing career, Ali had absorbed an estimated 200,000 hits. Well, imagine hitting your head 200,000 times. That's insane. And in 1984, Ali was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. Never forgotten. On June 3rd, 2016, Muhammad Ali died at the age of 74 from septic shock. Ali's funeral had been pre-planned by himself and others for several years prior to his actual death. He was mourned globally by politicians and the world of sports. He was the #1 trending topic on Twitter for over 12 hours that day. Ali's memorial was watched by an estimated 1 billion viewers worldwide. And I love what it says on his tombstone here. It said, service to others is the rent you pay for. Service to others is the rent you pay for your room in heaven. What you do now is a direct, how can I say? What you do now is a direct representation of where you would be in heaven. Maybe not representation. I don't know the word for it, but I know what I'm trying to say. Angel said I watched that whole funeral. I recorded it on my TV. Rest in peace. R.I.P. the late great Muhammad Ali. Angel said he was clip farming. That's what I'm saying, Angel. If he was here now, boy, he'll be an internet sensation. And he good? I would say a man before his time, but nah. He was here and he did what he did for a reason. In the time, he did it. That's kind of one of those things that like I would be scared if we would go back in time and put Muhammad Ali into today's history. I feel like a lot of things that happened back then, we wouldn't be here where we're at today. Sports wouldn't be here where we're at today. So, a legacy that lasts forever. Muhammad Ali remains the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion, and he is the only boxer to be named the Ring Magazine Fighter of the Year 6 times. The Sporting News recognized him as the Fighter of the Decade for the 1960s, and Ali was inducted into International Boxing Hall of Fame in his first year. His joint records of beating 21 boxers for the world heavyweight title and winning 14 unified title bouts stood for 35 years. 35 years. The World Boxing Council ranks Muhammad Ali as their greatest heavyweight champion of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the late, the great Muhammad Ali. The greatest beyond the ring. Muhammad Ali said him. Who beat his record, or is it still standing? I don't know. I didn't see. I think somebody beat it because they said it only lasted for 35 years, which is a long time. But yeah, so that's just older than me still. Muhammad Ali. Impossible is not a fact; it's an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration; it is a dare. Impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing. Anything you want to put your mind to, you can do it. You truly just have to grind and be dedicated to whatever you want to do, because you only get one life. And once that hourglass tips over and that sand starts to fall, you don't get any of that back. So really, really, really put in time and effort and really think about what do you want to do for the rest of your life. How do you want to spend the rest of your life? What do you value? What do you stand for? You know? Angel said ashes to dust, dust to dust. That's fast. Man, I really appreciate everybody that's been following along, man. Where I still can't believe. You said ashes to ashes, dust to dust, right? That's what you said? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Is that not what you said? Or that's not how you say it? Oh, I forgot what I said. I forgot what I was saying. I was just yapping just now. I was just yapping. Nah, did I say that? I don't know. I feel like I said ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I don't know. I'm tired though. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. He said it's been a long day without you, my friend. I love all you guys. I appreciate it. Be grateful of all the people that come into your life. Angel, I love you. Make sure you take nothing for granted, because as quick as it came is as quick as it could get taken away.
We've come a long way,
okay,
from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Shout out to everybody that supports the streams, man.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
See you again.
We've come a long